Everyone, welcome to my 2023 FANX vlog. So this year is going to be different than I think any other year of FANX, so I wanted to document it and bring you along for the ride, and I'm super excited. I am up way earlier than I usually am, but I am fueled by orange caramel and Starbucks pink drink. So I am ready to go. I'm wearing my TRMN uniform for the first time. I will be putting on the rest of it in a bit. I'm just meeting up with my carpool and it's gonna be super fun. So thank you for joining me on this little adventure. Sorry, no update for a bit. We're finally set up at Artemis, and now I am kind of about to roam the con floor and fill up my soda cup, because this is going to be the most soda I'm going to drink all year. Obviously, I'm messed up. My makeup's kind of done. Not my best work, but it is what it is. Messed up because it's going to be like a sardine can mess down there, and my body is not ready for that. So yeah, hope everyone's out there staying safe as we go into the 6th season. All right, so I got my soda. It's in with Artemis in the room, but I'm taking a little chill out here because this con only for Thursday is really overwhelming. Like usually it's not this busy Thursday, but I think with it being the 10th anniversary and all, it's kind of getting it's kind of just popping off. Which is cool and all, but I feel like I'm being squeezed in like a sardine can every time I go on the floor. And I've only been on the floor once to get the soda. And my beret apparently is not properly shaped. Like, I guess you're supposed to dunk these in water and then like shape them before you wear them. So like mine's a little bit like lopsided. But I think it still works. And I'm wearing it low on the back of my head. I've told that's not the way you're supposed to wear a military beret, but at this point, like, it is what it is. I think I'm looking cute. I need to get like a full picture in this before I leave. But my back is killing me. I will just be real with y'all. You know, I am always real about my disability online. You know, not too depressingly real, but sometimes it is a little bit depressing because I'm just trying to have fun and my back is killing me. So yeah, I'm just having a little rest, and then I'm gonna go help Artemis get our Twitch stream up at Starship Frontier. If you're seeing this after, hopefully everything goes well and we will be streaming at future cons. But I'm just trying to get that set up because, you know, I am a Twitch streamer, so yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more footage inside in our simulator room, and I'm gonna try to get a little bit of footage on the floor when I go out there to eat. But yeah, of FANX Salt Lake. I am just leaving now. I am on my way. My wig is on, my makeup is not done once again. I am dropping Nova off at the babysitter. So yeah, today she is coming with me. I'm gonna be picking somebody up today and getting on that fun little train to Salt Lake. Hopefully the train does not smell like pee low-key today, because that happened the other day. Like, when I was writing it for setup the day before, like day 0 basically, and I am not having it today. I am not having it today. Okay, I'm kind of like back in the back little like curtain room we have at the Artemis simulator, but I just wanted to share what this in process of my makeup. It's so funny. Like, I'm doing it in this tiny little mirror, so I'm like having a really hard time getting these even. I didn't do too bad, but like this is not as good as my usual. I actually was gonna make a prosthetic finally for this con. I just did not have time because I've been so swamped, and like my followers know I also have my live event Link to You coming up, and that's been like a whole thing because it's 2 weeks after this. It's like exactly 2 weeks from tomorrow, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks from tomorrow, and that's just been so wild. But I don't know, I thought this was a little bit funny. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with this wig because it's really kind of in the way, and I don't like it tucked back behind my ears like this, so I maybe need to like let some pieces down. I was gonna braid it, but I don't know. The side ponytail's not too bad. It looks very business-like, but I'm wearing a t-shirt that says "Stick it to the man," and it has my face on it in this cosplay. So. Oh, I am looking like I was trying to go for those who know my OC that I am cosplaying today, Janelle Sky. I was trying to go for like her, you know, like thriving, healthy era, like, you know, 23rd century-ish vibes, maybe 24th, I don't know. You know, a little bit like later in her life when she has her shit together, but it's kind of coming out like her 21st century era because of how this wig looks. I tried to put it like back somehow, but it keeps like, it's annoying in the back, it's annoying when it's down. I'm just gonna wear it down though, because then at least it looks like, I don't know, it's kind of a look. I just have to keep brushing it, and it's got all these flyaways, and it's fine though. This wig has looked worse, for sure. It needed a good fabric softener bath, and it did not get it before this con. So I'm just back here working on my panel. I'm so excited for it, but I'm getting so nervous because like I want to make sure I have all my notes in order, because I did not think my brain was going to be this fried, but it is. And we still have like a day and a half left because we're only halfway through day 2. But my sister might be coming to visit, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to get to show her that. I'll try to get a little bit more footage of the simulator. Sorry, today has been so nuts. We're just orbiting the station. Oh, our front shield's low. Well, okay. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. All right. Oh, my hair again. My wiggy. Okay. So, I have not updated in a second. In the past like few hours, a lot has happened. We did finally do our panel. That went really well. It was kind of full. Like usually the fan panels don't get like super full around this area because a lot of people like can't find it, but it was pretty full. A little bit anxiety inducing, but it went really well. I'm really happy with it. There is footage. I don't know if I'll be posting it, but we do have it. Someone might post it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but But I'm really proud of everyone who participated, and I'm just so grateful that I finally got to fulfill my dream of having a all-woman or an all-woman panel on Star Trek. I am so happy, and I got to do it dressed as my favorite original character, and this is really exciting too. I was gonna pitch and plug her, but I refrained from doing that. But yeah, I also got to Game Master for Artemis for the first time. I was sort of shadowing, but they just stuck me on the mic and had me do that. So I don't know if I'll be doing that again tomorrow. Kind of fun, but honestly, it actually requires less of my brain power to be learning Game Master than it does when I stream, because trying to play a game and talk to a chat is so so hard. It's a whole separate skill set that I've had to work on. So yeah, thank you for sticking around if you are still watching my vlog. This is getting really heavy on my back. I'm trying to leave, but I lost my people again, so I gotta go find them. Don't ever leave your friends alone in downtown Salt Lake City. It's not good. Good morning. Oh my god, what is this? Oh well, it's going in a wig cap anyway. Good morning, everyone. I am starting my vlog at the house today. My eyes are red. I don't know why. Gotta put in some eye drops and get going sooner rather than later. Today I did pick out my outfit. I did decide that I'm gonna do the alternate universe version of Janelle's Sky. So I'm really excited for that. I got myself a sexy little outfit that I put together. And I'm gonna put on the wig again. My throat's like really dry. I don't know if it's cause like, the house is 63 degrees. And I was like, what the hell? It should be eventually warming up here quickly, but like, what the fuck? That's Fahrenheit, for my international viewers, though you probably knew that, but yeah, I've been freezing cold, so literally I just am waiting for it to warm up a little bit before I put on my outfit. But once again, it's gonna be a makeup in the car or on the train or in the Artemis room today, because that has been the theme for this entire event, is never having my makeup done at, you know, in a normal time before going to the con. Also, from my jeans yesterday, my jeans are not new, right? My black jeans. But my press-on nails have like black gray in them from my jeans yesterday. I don't understand. I've literally done all the stuff you're supposed to do to stop that from happening, and it still keeps happening. I don't understand how these pants have so much dye in them. Like, what? Alright, it is carpool time. Nova has never been so mad to go somewhere. She's so mad that we got up so early. This poor little dog. There was a little dog wandering around the neighborhood, and I let Nova play with her a little bit since we're just chilling out here. So that was a little funny. But yeah, she's not happy, but she'll be happy when she realizes that she's going to my sister's place, which is like her favorite place. This wig needs a bath so badly. Got some good old Wild Bill's soda, as I have gotten too many times And the sugar is the only thing. Oh, stairs. The sugar is the only thing keeping me sane upon this day 3. I don't think I've had this flavor at this con yet. It's mostly always the same flavors.
Where are you?
Tell the Artemis, let's play some hide and seek.
We're leaving soon because your booze sucks.
See, Aaron, this is why I tried to warn you about streaming comms.
Artemis?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Artemis is right there. Oh, they really just left. They just let us dock here and recharge to get them. This is so funny. Okay, so sorry for the terrible angle. I am going to brush my wig through a bit while it's still on my head as I talk. So we're not really going to talk about the past few hours. It is now close to 3:30 a.m. and I am just now finally home. Let me scoot this back a little bit. Can you see my face a little bit now? Maybe. Okay, so sorry, I just am like I'm gonna hate myself if I don't try to brush this through a little bit because it's a tangled mess, but it has so many bobby pins attaching it to my head I could not just like throw it off at any point. So it's been on my head all day. I think this is like the longest I've worn a wig in a long time. I got up early today, you know, and I have been wearing it until this point, and it is now 3:30 a.m. We had a kind of a little bit of a rough time taking down. We were making pretty good time overall, but we didn't have a lot of people, and just everybody was so tired. We finally got it all packed up, and I'm not even brushing this well, I'm sorry, but it needs a really good fabric softener bath after this con. All my long wigs, I feel like, have to get a little bath now and then. So I kind of lost track of what I was saying. I am only speaking to you right now through the power of 2 a.m. Taco Bell and Baja Blast Mountain Dew. That is all. I do want to say thank you so much for sticking around for this chaotic con. I really, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I know I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on another day's vlog. Hopefully I did. I'll find out when I go back and eventually edit this. I mentioned it before, but this con was absolute chaos from so many aspects. And it had a lot to do with the convention organization itself, honestly, than anything else. Which, oh, sorry, lost view of my face right there. I'm just gonna make a little wig hair pile. Sorry if this bothers you. it's the real cosplay life, okay? So anyway, so many aspects of this con were very, very chaotic. I am generally pleased with how our panel went, and I'm generally pleased with how Artemis went, because I really think that this year we saw a lot of opportunities for growth and improvement, and I'm really excited about the future. So that is really good. That's always a good feeling to have. And I also made some new friends and bonded with some new friends. So I'm really happy about that part. So from my perspective, not too bad of a con. But I know some people did not have that same experience, unfortunately. And I feel like I just have to mention that for people who might be watching this, because I know most of my followers are from outside of Utah. So like if you hear about FANX and stuff, I do think it's important to talk about if you are a paying customer, because that's the big thing too. Because I was volunteering in the capacity of being part of an exhibitor team and all that, and doing a panel, I did not have to pay for a ticket. So I was not technically a paying customer. And the ones who paid a lot of money for VIP tickets specifically, I know were really let down by the lack of organization, unfortunately, which sucks because FANX has had some things that have gone really smoothly in other years, and the past couple of years, they've just not been as on top of things, unfortunately, which is really sad to see. And I know there was also a lot less stuff, I feel like, for the community because there were so many celebrities. And I know a lot of people missed that because a lot of people came in to the Artemis simulator, and I was talking to some people, and I asked them about their con because I like to know what's going on, and I actually wasn't hanging out on the floor much at all. As we've seen in this vlog, every time I'm like, I'm gonna get some floor footage, and then I just get swept away in the crowd. And then I wonder if I can scoot this back a little bit more. I don't know if it's sliding or what, but it's, there we go. You know what? This is a good position now. Okay, this wig is looking a lot better. Anyway, I do really empathize with the people who expected an experience different than they got, and I'm really sad for them. And I don't mean by, I want to be clear, like by talking about my positive experiences at this con, I do want to credit the community for that, because I didn't do any celebrity things. I usually don't at FANX. I've done a few in the past. I'm not really one to get like super starstruck or anything, so for me, like 10 seconds with a celebrity is not something that I feel like I want to pay for usually. And I know that for other people that's really important, so I'm not trying to diminish that either, but I know a lot of people go for the community aspect as well. And even if they do celebrity meet and greet type things, I feel like a lot of people still like the community stuff. They like hanging out with the cosplay community and doing things with the cosplay community or with other communities, and a lot of people were really confused at some of the organization, which I will say, in terms of signs directing people to the programming that was up in the area that Artemis was a little bit better this year than last year. I don't recall last year us having really like any signs directing people to that area. We weren't the only ones who got a little bit overlooked. So there were signs this year, but it was still really hard to find for a lot of first timers to the Salt Palace, which I kept saying like as a joke, like, oh, just Salt Palace things, because it's an interesting place. It has some issues as a venue itself, unfortunately. And really, I appreciate it being a nice, large convention center, and the thing is, it does suck a little bit because if FANX wants to do cons with all of these celebrities, people have been talking about how, oh, well, we've outgrown the Salt Palace. In Utah, we don't really have another venue option, so I think maybe I would just, maybe think that FANX, and I hope that they maybe think about this in the future, I think FANX should try to focus more on the followers and fans that they have, rather than trying to constantly get more people in the door. And I don't know if that was necessarily their intention, but it a little bit feels like they're just trying to build the numbers and not the community surrounding their con, which is really unfortunate. I don't think the con's going to go downhill. but you know, it's a con that does have a lot of money going into it, and so there's things that I feel like we should speak up about. And it's not, you know, to trash on anyone or be a hater. It's just to, you know, suggest improvement so that we can keep coming back and having some really cool cons every year. Because I know Artemis really, really enjoys going. We love being there at FANX because it's one of the only places so far that we've been able to even have the space to run 2 bridges. And we filled so many of our sessions. And I remember, in contrast to last year when we only had 1 bridge, there were sessions that we didn't fill. And there were a few that we didn't fill entirely, but most of the time we always had people watching, we always had people hanging out and observing. It was just really, it was really nice. And I'm rambling so much because it is past 3:30 a.m. and I am here brushing a wig, riding the Baja Blast. Oh, that's okay, that's a little cursed, but we're gonna work with it. Oh yes, okay. My beauty Janelle Sky is back. I'm just gonna brush this back piece one more time because I think it got missed a little bit in comparison. But yes, I overall, I'm just hoping to be more optimistic towards the future, despite all of the issues, because I was enjoying myself, despite having a little bit of an emotional breakdown, which was really nobody's fault. It's just that, you know, I was a little bit stressed. I've been stressed over my Link to You event that's coming up in 2 weeks from today. Exactly. And I just also like was having a little bit of a hard time because I've been going nonstop for 4 days straight because I didn't vlog it, but my con started on Wednesday, not Thursday, because of setup, and I was there pretty much like a long time, like most of the day. So that was something. And I just, you know, I really like cons, but I am not able to participate in them in the same way that I used to be able to. And while that's a little bit sad, I'm happy to find ways to participate in new ways. So, you know, it's a kind of mixed feelings situation. But yeah, I just think I've been going a little bit too hard recently, and I need to take a nice little rest to, you know, make sure to ground myself before I go into my next few events. So I'm hoping that I can do that over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I feel like everybody's emotions get really high at a con after a certain amount of working time. So this is nice. I'm gonna go. Wow, this looks better than when I put it on this morning. To be fair, I didn't have a lot of time to brush it through before I left, so it kind of had yesterday's tangles as well. But look, it's kind of, it's still a little bit frizzy. It definitely still needs a wash, but the curls are kind of forming in a nicer little shape instead of just being in a messy nest of sorts. So anyway, I think I will end this vlog here. It will be to be determined if I try to collect my thoughts later on the whole con a little bit more coherently. I might watch this back tomorrow and record something else because, like, what the hell was I doing at 3:30 a.m., right? But thank you so much for watching. If you watched to this point, I really appreciate it. You can find me streaming weekly on Twitch usually, except on con weeks. I get a little absent for the week. But I would really appreciate it if you came and joined me live to hang out. But yes, thank you so much, and hope to see some of you next time. Bye!